Hello my dear children, we have started chapter 6 of our literature. So today we will do exercises. So be ready with your pencils and books and notebooks also. Exercise A, tick the correct options. Number 1, Jawaharlal Nehru returned to India in 1912. Nehru wholeheartedly joined the freedom movement after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre happened on 13th April 1919. Exercise D. Match the phrases with their meanings. They have given the phrase and the meaning, we have to match them. World of fantasy means not the real world. It's just the imagination. Follow in her father's footsteps means do the same work as her father. Strengthened his resolve means he became determined. Sense of humor means ability to see the funny side of things. Not closed within four walls, outdoors. Exercise E. The words speak, say, and tell are often used incorrectly. Tick the correct words within the brackets to complete these sentences. They have given the sentences and we have to choose speak, tell or say. So children, what is the difference? Let me tell you about between speak, say and tell. Say means to express. Say means to express something with words. You should remember this thing. Try to understand. Say means to express something with words. Tell means to give information to a person, and speak means the act of talking or uttering something. Clear? Now it is clear to you. Okay. So first is please spell out your name dash slowly and clearly. Now uttering is there, isn't it? Talking, uttering is there. So you speak your name. Speak slowly and clearly. The children requested their grandmother to tell them a story. How many languages does Pragya speak? Can you please tell me where the medicine shop is? What should I say to Saif if I meet him? The principal would like to speak to you. Now, spellings. Some words are easy to misspell. Why? Because they look or sound alike. To spell them correctly, it is important to know what the words mean. Our teacher told us stories about Chacha Nehru. The building we live has 12 stories. So, in both the sentences, word stories are used, but their meaning is different. So, stories that we listen from our parents or from our teachers, and here stories means the floors. So, building has 12 floors. Now, the question is take the correct words within the brackets. Pay attention how the words are spelled. To fail or to not have something that you had before. To misplace. Loose, LOSE. Not fitting well or not fixed in place, not attached to something, loose, LOOSE. To slow down or stop a vehicle, brake, BRAKE, brake. To crack, injure or shatter into pieces, break, BREAK. Grains or plants such as wheat, corn or rice, cereal, CEREAL. A story that is completed in a number of small parts over a period of time, serial, SERIAL. A basic rule, theory, belief or law, principle, PRINCIPLE. The most important, the head of a school or college, Principal. Principal. A sweet dish eaten at the end of a meal. Desert. Dessert. Dry or barren land where there is little water, rain or plantation. Desert. Desert. Grammar fun, children, you try to understand, you have to learn this also. In a sentence, the verb must always agree in number with the subject or the sentence. This is known as subject verb agreement. So let us understand this with an example. When the subject in a sentence is singular, the verb is also singular. I am interested in a different kind of learning environment. Clear? So, when the subject is singular, the verb is also singular. When the subject is plural, the verb must be plural too. We are plural, making a project on India's freedom movement. For a collective noun which is considered a single unit, you remember the collective noun? For example, bouquet of flowers, herd of animals, bunch of grapes or keys, remember? So they are considered as a single unit. The verb is usually singular. Letters from father to his daughters is a collection of 30 letters from Nehru to his daughter. Now letters are there, but it's the collection. So it is used singular form. When the subject consists of two or more nouns joined by and, the verb is plural. And when the subject it consists of two or more nouns and joined by and, then the verb is plural. For example, IIT and AIMS. Two are there. Were, noun is plural, set up under Nehru's governance. Clear, children? Now we will do exercise G. Fill in the blanks with the correct verbs from the brackets. Nehru's parents were Swarpurni, Tusu and Motilal Nehru. Till 16, Nehru was taught at home. Meera and Prachi have started a lending library. Mr. Tamang's shop was full of toys of every kind. Everybody feels that the picnic should not be cancelled. An army of red ants was marching across the kitchen floor. Exercise H. In these sentences, the verbs do not agree with the subject. Rewrite the sentences correctly in your notebook. So, you will note down in the book. Afterwards, you will do in your English language copy. A large flock of pigeons have. A flock. Flock is a unit here, collective noun. So, for collective noun, we will use has. Singular verb. Has, instead of have, has landed on our terrace. Nargis wants to participate in the annual school play. Lalit and Arun is. Lalit and Arun, plural, so we will use are, brother and sister. Amol and his dog, again plural, we will use were instead of was, playing in the garden all day. My teacher always says that there is no shortcut to success. A pair of bulbuls lives in the mango tree in our backyard. So dear children, now you take out your notebooks and start writing the question answers. Exercise B. Why is Jawaharlal Nehru's birthday celebrated as Children's Day in India? Answer is Jawaharlal Nehru's birthday is celebrated as Children's Day in India because he loved children immensely. Second question. Name the two educational institutions in England where Jawaharlal Nehru studied. Answer is he studied at Harrow School and Trinity College, T capital, C capital, Cambridge, C capital, in London, L capital. Third question, what happened in Jallianwala Bagh massacre? Answer, on 13th April 1919 at Jallianwala Bagh, the British, children be careful for the capital letters, commas and full stops, British military fired at a large number of non-violent protesters, killing 379 people and injuring at least 1,200 more people. Fourth question, why was Nehru arrested several times? Nehru was arrested several times for participating in the civil disobedience movement. Which were the two institutes that were set up under Nehru's governance? Answer number 1 is Indian Institute for Technology, IIT. Number 2, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, AIIMS. My dear children, with this we have completed our chapter number 6. So you are advised to repeat the chapter, do all the exercises neatly in your book and notebook, learn all the exercises, do practice every day, be good children. God bless you all. Thank you.